gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. Might look to go big again here.
Can't get it through, straight to the fielder.
Let's begin the shot. Come on, people. Chabu bro. Hello.
Timed that well, but found the fielder.
చూడు ఓపెన్ చేసి వస్తున్నది ఒక్క నిమిషం అదిలోనే ఉంది ముందు ఒక్క నిమిషం వచ్చింటుంది చూడు
Good stop by the fielder. Bowler appreciative of the effort. Definitely saved some runs.
Come on, Smithy.
Couldn't get the spinner away. Nicely timed shot though.
Come on.
That's a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yo. Okay.
Stokes left alone through to the keeper.
You need a single man. Single tira.
Stokes lets it go through to the keeper.
Pope
with a beautifully timed shot, but picked out the fielder, who did well to gather it.
Hey, you get a ball. After the next hour, no look.
Pope watchful there and through to the keeper.
Marcho.
On the drive and beats the fielder at points that will run away for 4.
Well, the delivery was didn't need to be put away though. What a lovely shot to find the boundary.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots, and the reward will come.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
ఇప్పుడు కొట్టరా చూద్దాం.
Pope doesn't offer a shot.
Basically, I need a single man.
Pope left alone again and taken by the keeper.
Khawaja. Khawaja.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. There'll be runs here. Stark picked that up. That was a good shot off the spinner too.
నీకుందిరా. Okay.
Left alone by the batter.
Single.
No shot offered again.
Variation.
Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
ఇంకొక కాదురా స్మిత్ ఇలాగని చేస్తూనే ఉన్నాం.
Going to spin now.
కమాన్ రా హెడ్ చేద్దాం. రాజు
There could be a couple if they hustle.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Played in.
అయిపోతాడు దొరికేసాడు.
Nice looking shots, but found the fielder.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Pope has already got the big shot away this over. Now they can just focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Labuschagne did brilliantly. The batter went after the spinner and they backed their bowler up.
Pope lets it go through to the keeper.
Masih.
Smith coming back on here. They've been bowling well so far. Great shot, but the fielder did well to get behind the ball.
Smith నీకు ఇది లాస్ట్ ఛాన్స్ రా.
Stokes watchful there and through to the keeper. Stokes watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Hey, warm Miranda. Okay.
Out. No, no, somehow it's missed everything. Watch carefully, but no shot offered. Outside edge. Fielded it well, backed up their spinner, and that's the sort of thing which helps build up a bit of pressure. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on the length is obviously the way to go.
A more aggressive look to the field, a few more catches in place.
Okay. Come on, guys. Durgasak.
Kawaja feels that one. Nicely played shot too.
March on.
A real touch at that one. Beautifully struck too.
You can't mind getting hit for runs. What? It's important is to focus on getting the next delivery right.
There'll be more gaps in the field now as the captain makes some changes. The bowlers will need to be right on top of their lines.
Nice shot, but the fielder collected simply enough. Backing up their spinner nicely.
Come on.
Great ball, very close to off stump.
Still honing in on their lines. Captain happy to let it go through.
Well played, it's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary.
Putney. Score kavalga.
Great fielding there, accurate throw. Doesn't beat the infield.
Guys.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Finds the fielder with that shot. Great delivery, beat the outside edge.
No shot offered there.
Fantastic effort by the fielder. Have that covered and save some runs.
Pope lets it go through to the keeper.
Backward punch was well balanced and timed it really well.
Stokes watched it carefully, left alone.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Bowling change. Change the bowling.
Bowlers coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Nicely played. Pope played that well, but found the fielder. No, terrible shot. Cut the edge. Everyone's gone. Really confident field. But to follow up that last delivery, found the edge, but no reward, putting the pressure on the batter. Big edge. Oh, but where's that going? Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Outside edge.
Okay, guys. Chows one break.
Stark coming back on after a break. Lovely shots, but found the fielder.
Stokes left alone through to the keeper.
Good stop by the fielder. Bowler appreciative of the effort. Definitely save some runs. Tries it, complete miss.
ఒకసారి చూద్దాం దొరికేస్తాం.
Nicely played, runs one. Great stop by the fielder. The ball was travelling and they collected it brilliantly.
నైస్. స్టోక్స్ గాడు పడింది, అయిపోద్ది మ్యాచ్.
Stokes, good shot, but couldn't beat the field.
Left alone by the batter.
దూరాల బాల్.
Well timed, but straight to the fielder.
గట్టి.
Eyes on the side of bowling slightly further. I've been pretty lucky.
The crowd is electric right now.
50-50 partnership జరిగింది.
Straight to the fielder.
చూద్దాం దొరికేస్తాడు. Hey.
Pope watched it carefully. Left alone.
Smith back into the attack.
తొందరపడుకో, కరెక్ట్గా ఆడు, దొరికేస్తాడు.
Great fielding. Batter went after spinner and they've saved some runs.
వెయ్యిరా. ఎన్ని బొగ్గులు రా బాబు. On.
That was hit hard and the fielder was ready for it. Bowler and keeper appreciate the effort too. Lion coming back into the attack has done well so far. Couldn't beat the fielder, timed it well though. Quick arm in, that was a missed opportunity there. You need to take those moments where the scruff of the neck.
Hey, in the proper ground, in our positions up. But there
Oh, that's too full. Stokes makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4 more.
You can't fight the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. There was no point chasing that.
Stark got behind that one nicely.
you
4 runs. I was so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Weatherall, the spinner, coming into the attack.
come on, Ra. मैंने धीरा wicket, please.
Still honing in on their lines. Batter happy to let it go through.
All I need is a wicket, Ra.
Pope offers no shot.
Good work by the fielder. It was a well-timed shot, and they managed to get the stop.
ఏం చేస్తున్నారు నిలబడతాను
Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over.
ఆర్చి ఓకే అందుకనే
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Labuschagne with the gather. It was a good shot too off the spinner.
మరి బతకన తయారయ్యారు బ్రో
Trying to keep the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Stark did brilliantly. The batter went after the spinner and they backed their bowler up.
నిజంగా బగ్గే
just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. The captain's going to change things around in the field. How will he reply?
That's right off the meat of the bat.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Needs a dot ball.
I need a very big dot ball.
Stokes left alone, through to the keeper.
Which I am not getting.
Lovely bowling.
No shot offered.
It was a beautiful shot, but the fielder did an exceptional job.
Come on, man.
Well fielded. Batter couldn't get the spinner away.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter. And a great shot off the back foot. Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Smith back on now. Nice shot, runs possible. Try for something a little bit different. That last delivery, the captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Some changes made to the field here. Going more aggressive.
Kawaja with a fantastic stop. The ball came right off the middle. They saved some runs.
I don't want this guy to do 100.
Labuschagne did well. Backed his bowler up, and that will help build some pressure on the batter.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Shoulders, arms again.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. Couldn't get the spinner away. Nicely timed shot, though. Labuschagne ready at the top of their mark. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Good shot, but finds the fielder. Yes! Awesome ball.
Yes. Katakan Tisha tak? Bagus Chen. Super.
Jamie Smith in the middle, wicket-keeper from Surrey. He took over that role from Johnny Bairstow. He's got a great mindset and he's technically gifted. An average of 54 and a strike rate near 80 with the bat. He made over 400 runs at an average of 72 against India. Will be one to watch this Ashes series.
Yes, it can be very disheartening seeing. Good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on.
A few moves made in the field. No shot offered there. Smith leaves it alone again.
Nicked it.
Going with a more aggressive field choice. Pope watched it carefully and left alone.
Nicely collected by the fielder. Big opportunity here. They slipped on the ball quickly. There'll be runs here. Quick onto that in the infield.
Some adjustments to the field.
Nicely played, runs one. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Caught the edge. Everyone's got really confident field. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on the length is obviously the way to go. Edge.
Ora.
Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. But to follow up that last thing, we found the edge, but no reward, putting the pressure on the batter.
Left alone by the batter.
They'll get at least one.
But the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away though. What a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Lion coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to
1-9.
improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would do nicely. Close to the stumps, but he left it alone very confidently.
Smith watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Lion with a lovely ball.
Still honing in on their lines. Batter happy to let it go through.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Perfectly दबाई लगा लो.
Cummins back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely.
Pope lets it go through to the keeper.
Couldn't pierce the field with that shot. Smith doesn't seem concerned, but the ball and slip forward and really went up for that one. What a catch, what an absolute beauty of a catch. Divine diving catch.
Very super very.
Cars taking guard, has been playing well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Nice shot, runs possible. Smith feels that one. Nicely played shot too. Borlands, the pace bowler coming into the attack. Outside, but that'll be saved from another boundary. The bowler in disbelief at that one. Pope has already got the big shot away. This over. Now they can just focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
A bit of a change up in the field now. Pope, watchful there and through to the keeper.
Nice shot, straight to the bowler then. Everyone's given a really confident feel.
Pope doesn't offer a shot. Pope left alone again and taken by the keeper.
Pope with a lovely shot, but he finds the fielder who collects that one, no problem.
No shot offered there. Pope leaves it alone again. Pope leaves it 3 times in a row through to the keeper.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary.
Left alone, taken by the keeper.
That's right off the knee to the back. Well played, but he finds the fielder that time. Scamper through for a single. Infield needs to be walking in more there.
Cass watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Oh, very confident.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Cass offers no shot.
End of the over, and the umpire signals for 2. England have a lot to think about during this break, losing 2 wickets and not putting enough runs on the board. The pressure will start to mount. I'm off for a nap. See you soon. Couldn't get it through the field.
Wow.
Able through the drive and beat the outside edge. Well played, could be a quick single. Can't get it through, straight to the fielder. Couldn't beat the fielder, timed it well though. Pitch of the ball, nearly caught the edge. Thin edge. Everyone's got confident about this one. The keeper has really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Well, no need to look any further on that one. It's taken the bat before power.
The decision by the umpire. The challenge wasn't successful. Caught the edge. Everyone's gone. Really confident figure. Trying to keep the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edge, super quick take it, not sure anyone will
నేను
get
బాల్
that.
పడరా ముందు
Boundary last ball, what's to come this delivery, I wonder.
Cast watchful there and through to the keeper.
Nice shot, runs possible. Finds the fielder with that shot. Early call, easy single in the end. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty trick. Let's see how they go. But fielded, batter couldn't get the spinner away.
మిస్టర్ కాష్ అన్ని బక్సేలు
Pope, good shot, but couldn't beat the field. No, terrible shot. Great fielding. Batter went after spinner, and they saved some runs. Going with pace now.
Cast watched it carefully, left alone.
Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary.
Left alone, taken by the keeper.
Gone on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Good stop by the fielder. Bowler appreciative of the effort. Definitely saves some runs.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
One pop. One line.
Fielder did well. Those efforts build pressure on the batsman.
All right, wicket padal ra.
Fantastic effort by the fielder. Had that covered and saved some runs. Well timed, but straight to the fielder. Straight to the fielder. Everyone's gone. Really confident field.
Ano kaya Rabay?
Well left and through to the keeper. Ooh. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
They'll get at least one.
Best.
Timed that well, but found the fielder.
Putra.
Oh, Lord, a rash shot. Nicely collected by the fielder. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on the length is obviously the way to go. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Try for something a little bit different that night. Last delivery, the captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Cast left alone through to the keeper. Cast watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Wicket cover.
Great fielding. Backed up their spinner. Watch carefully, but no shot offered. Outside edge.
Pattanra.
Returned back in from the deep. Well directed as well. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. No shot offered.
Pope with a very good lead. That wasn't far off the stumps. Shoulders, arms again.
Collected by the fielder. It was a fine shot, but couldn't pierce the infield. Great ball, very close to off stump.
No shot offered. Great ball though, and not far away from the stumps. Cast left alone again and taken by the keeper. Decided to leave once more. Fourth lead in a row. The bowler's found a good line and length here.
Out. No, somehow it's missed everything. Kawaja with a lovely ball.
Cast getting a little bogged down at the moment. Needs to try to rotate the strike.
What's that early? That could be four.
Come on, come on.
Well, don't even bother.
Back with a point very nicely.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Good shot, but finds the fielder. Ooh.
People come. మొత్తం ఇక్కడికి వేస్తున్నా పాయింటింగ్ దూరండి నాలోకి వాట్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్
Left alone, taken by the keeper.
Pope with a beautifully timed shot, but picked out the fielder, who did well to gather it.
No shot offered there.
Fielder with the gather, batter timed it well, but couldn't pierce the field. Got to follow up that last delivery, found the edge, but no reward, putting the pressure on the batter. Star, super job with that stop. That sort of effort helps the bowler build up the pressure.
Heck.
That is a masterclass of batting.
ఇంత పెట్టిన తర్వాత కూడా పట్టకపోతే ఎట్లా మీరు?
Dispatches it to the boundary.
It was a great shot, but the fielder had that covered and saved some runs.
పట్టుకోవాలరా ఇంటికి కదరా మిమ్మల్ని అక్కడ పెట్టింది పట్టుకోండి ఇంకేస్తారా
Played and missed. Lyon did well. Backed his bowler up, and that will help build some pressure on the batter. Wonderful work by the fielder, well-timed shot, couldn't get it past the man in the field. Everyone was given really confident feel. And take a nice catch, safe pyramids, and that's the end of the batsman.
Gus Atkinson comes out to the middle, a fantastic seamer for England. He only played the one test against India when he made 11. He does have a test 100 to his name now, 118 against Sri Lanka at Lords in 2024. So he can definitely hold his own.
come on boys.
That's gone straight to the fielder. A massive appeal from the bowler and fielders. Didn't see or hear anything live. That's the faintest of nips. And caught, not the hardest catch in the world. And the batsman has to go.
పద బయలుదేరు
There is an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Great ball, drew the drive and beat the outside edge. Well fielded, batter couldn't get the spinner away.
Edge.
Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Oh, trying to get the pressure on there. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
సూపర్
Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. They'll get at least one. It is so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by the noise. Misses everything. Lyon having a fine day out. Brilliant bowling so far, and just needs the one for a fifer. Stokes had taken nice reactions, and he held on to it safely. Good reflexes by the fielder, and he made that catch look simple.
Rude duck.
As the others get ready, they're only slightly behind. The bowlers will hope for an early breakthrough or two to make their modest lead seem even more daunting. All right then, the umpire has signalled the all clear. The bowler is at the top of his mark. We're ready to get underway for the second day of this first Ashes Test. No, terrible shot.
Okay.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all around this ground. Doesn't beat the infield. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point with excitement at today's play. Onto that early, that could be four. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Well played, it's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary.
Good return back from the deep.
Yeah.
And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Well, that missed a lot. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I don't think anyone will get to it.
That's a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Great shot, at least one on offer. And the spectators here at the moment absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Saw that early, no one's catching that. Good shot.
Hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
The crowd is electric right now. That's better. Certainly didn't try and make a clearance and placed it beautiful.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. My, oh my, that's just film for me.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Yes, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Sweetly hit down the ground. Got to be hard pressed to stop it.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, Lord, a rash shot. It is the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. There'll be runs here. Well played. Could be a quick single.
No. Okay, guys.
It could be a couple if they hustle.
Good return there, back from the deep.
That's it for today. We'll play.
Back foot punch was well balanced and timed it really well.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Nice shot, runs possible. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Good shot, and it's found the gap.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shots.
You don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next delivery right. And holds the catch.